So, this is the final season of Game of Thrones coming up. I'm known for talking a lot about Game of Thrones. It's one of my areas of expertise, if you will. And the show for me has gotten a little off the rails. They've surpassed the books. It's gotten a little silly, very TV writing. But I'm having a fun time with it, and I'm like, the books are separate, and then this is this thing, and they're going to be two different things, and so I'm okay with that. I do feel bad for George R.R. Martin. I do feel bad that this show overtook his book. It's like, they're going to do the ending of his book before he even gets to do the ending of his own fucking book,
They're going to do an ending
I
of
know,
his
but
book.
it's like, that takes the fucking steam out of your fucking shit. You need steam out of your shit. It's just, but it does. It's like, fuck you. Like, that would piss me off if I were a writer and I'm writing this thing and then but I mean, this happens. So, I mean, this happened with like Sailor Moon. Didn't with Josh. They were doing the mangas at the same time as they were doing the show. And then the show outpaced the manga at one point.
But what they did was the directors just made up their own story to fill in the gap while she caught up.
Oh, okay. So the directors did. Okay, they wait. The directors wait. The directors at Game of Thrones did not wait for George R. R. Martin.
might not give a shit.
Yeah. Well, maybe he doesn't. Maybe
You know what? He might not. He's like, yeah, do your thing. I'm gonna be here writing for the next 30 years. It doesn't matter.
Right. Well, I'm here for Winds of Winter. I'm excited for his next book. But even if he never finishes it, whatever. Good for you, dude. You gave us enough. You gave us so much. Thanks, George. So, but the thing I am really excited about this season is I'm excited about seeing my neighbors argue about Game of Thrones, because I watch it with my neighbors and I really like watching them argue about it. It's really funny. They're very colorful characters, and they have really, really witty repartee, and they really like to dig at each other. They have good, sharp little digs, like they're both like really witty, and so they just like really like fucking lay into each other. And I think like it's Game of Thrones watching it with my crew, my apartment crew that I've acquired. So I'm really excited for that.
Excited about having apartment parties.
Yes, I'm excited about being social. I'm excited about the social aspect of this, because that's the thing, is like, is it on the level of the books? No. Is it gotten kind of silly? Yes. But it's a fucking social zeitgeist. It's something that we can all share, and it's something that normally I'm an outsider. Normally I'm like, oh, the main thing everybody likes I think is stupid. And this is something that I liked before it blew up, and I get to be a part of it, and it's fun to be able to share with other human beings and like something that is mainstream, and like get to do that whole like get excited with everybody at the water cooler, like it's not something I'm always doing, except I guess I kind of do like the Marvel movie stuff, but I have the internet to talk to
that's
about
the
it.
world moving towards you as opposed to you moving towards the world.
Right. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of goofy, but I'm excited to see where they go with it.
What do you mean, a movie about a zombie Winter King from it's gonna get and dragons? It's gonna get goofy, is what you're telling me?
Yeah.
This season it's gonna get goofy.
This season it's gonna get goofy.
Cool.
This season it's gonna get goofy. Jon and Dany. Okay, my big question for this season: Jon doesn't know that he's fucking his aunt.
Yeah.
What is he gonna do when he figures that out?
Be a puss about it? Because he's such a
baby,
man.
He is. He's gonna be such a fucking. And she's gonna be like, "Look, dude,
Who gives a fuck?"
She's gonna be like, well, "I'm a Targaryen.
Yeah.
This is not a big deal,
Not a big deal.
And like, he's just like he's gonna fuck it up with his fucking shitty Stark righteous bullshit, Like, he's just gonna fuck it up, I bet he's gonna have to kill her. They were talking about I bet he's gonna have to kill her. And the Nissa, like the prince who was promised this whole fucking. They have this huge, this lore that's going on, this prophecy. And I think that like in the prophecy, Azor Ahai had to like. He made like fucking Lightbringer, this fucking sword, that, like kill these motherfucking Night King and shit and all the fucking stuff. And like. He had to squelch it when he was like on the heart of his beloved, It's like he tried to make it and he put it in some water and it broke, and then he put it in like the heart of his best fucking horse or some shit and it still broke, and then it was like it came to him, he had to put it in the heart of his wife, and he loved her and he had to sacrifice her, and so I see that. I also see, is Jamie gonna kill Cersei? I mean, it seems like that's what you're gonna have to do.
Who else is gonna do it?
The Queen Slayer.
Who else is gonna do it?
The Queen Slayer. And maybe this time though, people will actually fucking high five him afterwards and not be a dick to him about it and say, hey, you know what? Thanks for killing your fucking sister. That was cool. And you know what? Thanks for killing that other fucking guy too. Thanks for killing that asshole. I wish that people would stop being a dick to him about that.
Yeah.
So that would be cool. I'd like to see that. I'd love to see. I don't know. I want to see. I want to see the Night King marry Sansa. I want Sansa's next husband to be even worse. Like, it just gets like worse and worse. Like Tyrion's gonna look so good by the end of it,
Yeah.
and then he's gonna come up to her and be like, "Was it so bad, bitch? Was this so bad? How has it been since then? You know, how was it hanging out with fucking Ramsay Bolton? How was that? How was that? How's the Night King treating you? You know?" So I want the Night King to marry Sansa. I don't like Sansa, so I want her to get married off to the Night King. I just want her story to keep getting worse. I don't want her to. I'm not here for Sansa.
Well, are you ready to watch the trailer?
Yeah, sure. I'm ready.
So you can know more specifics.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I know death. He's got many faces.
What are you doing?
I look forward to seeing this one.
Everything you did brought you where you are now. Where you belong. Home.
They're coming. Our enemy doesn't tire. Doesn't stop. Doesn't feel. I promise to fight for the living. I intend to keep that promise.
Oh wow. Man, those dragons are cool. I see the dragons, I'm just like, yes. I just every time, man.
All I remember is how far away April 2019 seemed.
Yeah, right. I know.
It's like, well, we have to wait till April 2019, and it's never gonna come.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, that looked good. I mean, that was a good trailer. You know, I'm in. I'm here for it. Although, you know, I was thinking, okay, so it would be funny if Sansa was forced to marry the Night King, but it would also be interesting if Cersei makes an alliance with the Night King. She's such a fucking bitch that she would sleep
She would
with
try.
the fucking enemy.
She would try.
She was fucking, and like the thing is like they need like a baby, and she's pregnant with a baby, so like she would like give her
you go.
baby to this fucking thing, and then yeah. So that would be cool. Somebody's got to marry the goddamn Night King though. I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Like I'm sure that's not gonna happen.
I said, where did that come from? I was like, there's something that I missed.
Yeah, there's like I can't. Okay, I'm like not all loaded up on Game of Thrones, so I'm sure Ideas of Ice and Fire, like you could totally like take it away on this one. But it's like there was at some point like something. There's a story of the Night King, and like he wanted a queen. There was a Night Queen, you know, and he married the fucking Night Queen. It was the whole thing. And so it's like, who's gonna fucking now the Night King's back? You gotta get a queen. You know, and this whole fucking show is about like marriage alliances and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's just like, that would be cool. It would be interesting, but I doubt they're gonna do that. There'll be like more fighting, less marriages probably this season.
Yeah.
But it would be cool. Anyone to marry the Night King. I'm interested in that story.
Or it's for even to come up with as a solution. Like, hey, has anybody thought about marrying this guy? We can end this whole thing.
There's an alliance. There's an alliance. You know. So yeah. So that would be interesting. Yeah. So Johnny C, you were telling me that the guy who plays the Mountain, what's his name?
I can't pronounce it.
He's just the Mountain. It doesn't
something
matter.
Icelandic.
His
you know
name is
what
the
I mean?
Mountain.
Well, that was the point of what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Is he was in the he just set the world deadlift record. That dude's
World
like
deadlift
he owns
record.
all kinds of powerlifting records. And while in competition, they announced him as the Mountain.
The Mountain.
Like that, this man has taken this character.
He's transcended.
And that's just who, like, 100%. One, he's a power lifter. Who gives a fuck about, like, who knows name
Right.
two more power lifters?
Right. Nobody.
And he is.
Who cares?
He is the mountain.
The mountain.
Like that is
the
who.
mountain
Like,
that rides,
he is,
dude.
Congratulations to that guy that I don't know his name.
Yeah, J Fox 20 says the mountain is sexy. Yeah. So how much did he lift?
His deadlift, I think it was 1,044, 1,046 maybe.
40.
Let's look it
Oh
up
my
on the
god.
interwebs.
I mean, anything for 1,000 pounds.
It's well over 1,000.
Oof. Yikes. That's a lot. I know Josh was like, what did you deadlift last time? 30 pounds? It's like, yeah, I'm coming, mountain. I started at 30. I'll be there soon. You know, I'll be at 1,004. I mean, that's like even like the 46. You know, I haven't even made it to 46 yet. So
1,042 apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that he
crazy.
okay. That man is.
like giant.
It's good that like he's not the
Giant
same
man?
thing as me.
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of
That
here.
guy, yeah, that guy he's a mutant.
And his wife's tiny. His
Of
wife's a
course,
little
of
lady.
course. You know, it always is, and everyone's always thinking like,
But that,
what?
Yeah, come
okay, you know,
yeah.
she must climb all over him. You know, just like it's crazy. Yeah. Well, let's see here. So people's like, will the Hound get revenge on his bro? I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
It's also a good question.
I want to see some Hound revenge would be nice. I'd like to, you know, I mean, it'd be cool to see Arya and the Hound team up again. I'm here for that relationship, and maybe they could.
That might have been my favorite part of this whole show.
Right.
Was that run between
They were
them
so
two.
good. Those two together were so good. It was like peanut butter and jelly. It's just like so good. More like peanut butter banana, actually. Now that I think about it, more like peanut butter banana. But yeah, I would like to see more of them together. I'd like to see. What else am I looking forward to? I want to see. What's his face?
Jorah Mormont?
Jorah Mormont. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's been so long you've forgotten all the characters' names.
I was literally just scouring through X-Men. I am so loaded up on X-Men right now. I cannot hold X-Men universe and Game of Thrones at the same time. That's and Dune universe too. I can't do all of those. Okay, that's too many. I have to load one. It's in there. It's just like I got to reload it. You know, it's like you got to load the fucking program. And
Well, pretty soon you got to load your Game of Thrones
well,
program.
I know, but like I got to finish the X-Men program first, so it's a little premature. But I'm excited to see some more Jorah stuff. What happened with he got rid of the Stone Man stuff pretty easy, which was dumb. But then did he get back to Daenerys? And she was like took him back? Didn't that happen?
Yeah, but he got rid of the Stone Man stuff.
Yeah, but then she like sent him back out to do something else again, where he's like back out on the road. I can't remember.
We probably need to rewatch season
I know.
7.
Yeah.
I'm like so like I need to watch. No, I just need to fucking find that. I'm sure Ideas of Ice and Fire has a video for me that I could probably watch. If you wanna tweet me your video that gets me all recapped up on everything, that'd be great. I'm sure you probably have something. Jorah getting rid of his disease was so easy and fucking stupid, and it really upset me, and I had to go on a rant. Yeah, me too.
That's
dude.
crazy. This is supposed to be the end. He's like, I got it. No
He's like,
problem.
It was that easy. They just had to pry it off.
No one thought of that before.
No one thought of that before. It's like, and then you can do it at night, and then you're fine. You're well enough to actually get on a horse and ride out. Like it's like, dude, if you had like all that shit torn, all your skin flayed off, you would not be getting on a horse the next day. You'd be fucked. You'd be like in Hellraiser hell. You know, like that's what that is.
Sleeping.
Dude, you'd be sleeping. You'd be sleeping with the milk of the poppy. You know, like you would be out. But yeah, he did. I remember that he did go out because Danny wanted him to stay, but he went out to deal. Didn't he go to the fucking north with all those guys with that whole like fucking the fucking hateful eight that they sent up north, and then they fucked up and gave him a fucking dragon? Fucking assholes.
The whole thing was set up so the night to get a dragon.
Stupid.
Like, and they didn't realize it till afterwards. It was like, holy shit, that was the entire purpose of this whole thing.
Stupid idiot.
Was for this
See?
guy to get a dragon.
Yeah, fucking crazy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're gonna do with it. We'll see.
What characters do you expect to be around in the end?
I don't know. I mean, who knows?
Ned Stark.
Fuck him.
Who comes back?
If Sansa's still standing, I'm gonna be a little disappointed.
Really?
You're hoping for Sansa to bite.
Yeah, I want.
I think both the daughters live.
Maybe. I mean, you know, everyone likes Arya, but Arya puts herself in fucked up situations.
She is a warrior too. Like,
Yeah, she's a
she gotta
warrior.
live
So I
with- she
mean,
gotta die a warrior.
and like, and I don't know if Arya, like, her character, it's like, she hasn't gone through puberty, you know, she hasn't had sex, like she hasn't like had to do all that stuff, and it's like, I don't know, maybe she dies a child, like she'd be happier, because like she's not gonna like doing all that other stuff when you have to become a woman, like she's not gonna like that. But maybe she just own it and just become a crazy pirate bitch. I don't know, like what's her face, like Asha makes it work, or Yara, or whatever the fuck they call her, I can't remember. But Brienne, that's the biggest thing. Brienne of Tarth. Who is Brienne of Tarth gonna get with? She's the most eligible bachelorette in the Seven Kingdoms. She has potentially the love of what's his name? Lannister. Jamie Lannister. They would make beautiful babies. I think they'd be really hot together. I would like to see them together. I do see Cersei and Jamie probably killing each other in a stalemate, you know, but that would be hot.
Or he dies in Brienne's arms.
Yeah, well, okay, so maybe Jamie and Brienne can get together, and then he dies in her arms or whatever, and then she kills Cersei or something. I don't know, something dramatic like that. And then
that would even be a fight.
And then Tormund moves in, and then she can be with Tormund, and then they get
that
together.
Little hustler.
Yeah, dude, Tormund and Brienne would make some tough babies. Like that would be. I wouldn't want to fight those babies.
No.
I would not want to fight those babies. So I love the idea of Tormund getting with Brienne, but I think she had a thing for Jamie, dude. And we'll see, you know. Although there's also, I mean, Podrick's been hanging out with her a bunch. You know, is Podrick into her at all? I don't know.
I don't think she's into him.
Well, no, she's not into him. No, of course not. But yeah, Arya and Gendry together, that would be hot. I'm down for that. That would be cool.
Here we go on screen. I got all the characters still remaining in season 8.
Full-time fader. I just want Tormund for me. Don't we all? Don't we all? He's so cute. Oh my God. I know their kids would be giants to conquer the Atches.
Okay, check out this thing on screen for you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes. So we got the Hound, Dany, Bran still in the mix. Mormont, Arya. Oh yeah, what's Reek?
Reek's gonna die. Reek's gonna die. He's gonna do something to redeem himself.
He's gotta redeem himself. And then we have, let's see here. Oh, the Onion Knight. You know, I want him to stay standing. That's who I want standing at the end. He's not gonna be on the throne, but like I want him like just going about his Onion Knight business. You know, it keeps going. We got Tyrion, Jon. Oh, why do you keep flashing away? I was looking through all of them.
Hold on a second.
Jeez.
Hold on, error. Hold on.
Error. Lots of errors today. Jamie, Tormund.
The free folk guy like him.
Oh yeah. There's Sansa, Varys. Okay, Varys probably get killed.
Oh man,
like him?
No, I'm just saying, but yeah, like,
he would probably get killed.
Come on, eventually all that bullshit's gonna catch up with him.
And he's gonna know something that everybody needs to know. And he's gonna get killed right before he can fucking tell him the thing that's gonna fucking fix everything. It's gonna be that sort of shit.
They can't kill. I mean, me saying this, like Podrick to die, like that would be such a bummer.
Oh, dude,
so
everyone
of
loves
course,
Pod.
like how long before he dies? Because that would be like such a bummer.
Yeah, that would be really sad. I could see Pod dying in Brienne's arms.
Sure,
definitely, I could see that, and she being
from
really
doing
fucked
something
up
stupid,
by it.
from doing something dumb.
Right.
She's like, I told you,
or something to save her.
That's right. From her saying,
like,
don't do it, and then he does it and he dies.
Mm.
She's like, I told you not to. He's like, it was worth it. You're like,
I see that. Yeah, Sam, he's doing it. I think Sam would like sacrifice himself. I could see him for his family and shit. He like go out there, but he might just like make it. He might make it. He knows what's going on. He should make it. He's a historian. We need him to make it. We need him to record all this and talk about it. So I hope he makes it. Sansa, meh. And then that other guy, meh. And then
Sansa, you want to die the most.
Yeah, okay, that is the question.
Yeah.
Is
That is a question.
Is she the answer to who do you want to die the most on there?
Yeah, probably.
Really?
I think so. I don't really have a problem with anybody else like that. I mean,
Can you sum up your problem with Sansa for people who don't get it?
she's just made so many bad decisions. She's just made a lot of decisions. A lot of her decision making for me has been very unforgivable, and she doesn't seem to learn, and she keeps making the same mistakes, and like she does things where she thinks she's being smart, but really she's just fucking everything up, and it's just like, stop. Like she doesn't know how to use her powers responsibly. And yet, given she's young, yes. And in the books, it's a little different. My relationship with Sansa in the books, while I still don't like Sansa in the books, my relationship with Sansa in the show is like, I'm just frustrated with this character. Because it's like, you see, like, it's so frustrating when you see, like, this dumb, naive, little rich girl person who's put in this position where it's like, this could be good for you, dude. Like, you could make this work. But it's like, oh, my fairy girl princess fantasies. It doesn't match up with what I thought. And then it's like, then they like do fucked up shit, and it's like, no. And then she ends up with somebody even worse. It's just like, dude, she could have been manipulating people, like getting all sorts of shit. Like if I the little rat was in her position, I would have worked a lot of angles. I see a lot of angles I would have worked, where it's like, you fucking didn't work that angle, you fucked that one up, then you decided to go over here, and then you trusted that fucking guy, and it's just like, I hate you. You're stupid. And then it's like they show her, she's like, I'm bad now. They showed her when they put her on that black cloak stuff. And then she immediately gets married off to Ramsay and like raped for a whole season, and tortured. It's just like, I hate you. Like, fuck you.
Seemed like a 1-episode mistake.
Dude, she should have seduced Littlefinger, man. She's a fucking idiot. Like,
seems like it's like a pawn.
Would you have rather fucked Littlefinger or would you have rather fucked Bolton?
Yeah.
Because I can tell you, Littlefinger, it's not as cool. It's not as fun. It's not a guy you want to fuck necessarily, but this is Game of Thrones. This isn't about what you like and what you not like. This is about, like, Game of Thrones. Like, you're going to die.
He's not going to threaten you with his dogs.
Dude, I mean, he would have done anything for her. Anything for her. He was like, that's all he wanted in the world. And if she had just, like, fucking given that up and, like, done that and worked that angle, she could have been fucking, she would not have been in the hands of the Ramsays, the Boltons, that's for fucking sure.
But I feel like she figured out that she was a pawn.
Yeah.
And did not want to be a pawn.
She could have easily turned him into a pawn.
Sure, but it was like any move that she made that was not what was expected of her, in her mind was a good move. Like, regardless, and it never was.
Right.
But it was like, oh, you think I'm going to do, I'm going to do this. And it was like, oh, you fucking asshole. Like, there's no need for that.
Yeah, I just get frustrated with Sansa because like Arya, and then you have Arya on the flip side, who's so much fucking badass. Like, she takes a terrible situation and works the fuck out of it and comes out a badass, And then Sansa hasn't dealt with nearly as much harshness. And then she just keeps...
I love them interacting now. It's they're not even the same thing anymore.
Right, they're not.
They are not. They are not the same species
not
anymore.
Even. Like Arya is a predator. Like, she's a murderer. And Sansa's pretending to act like she knows something.
And she looks at Sansa.
She's continuing to act like she knows what she's doing, when in fact she does not.
Arya looks at her all the time like, you fucking asshole.
Idiot.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah, she is too. So, whatever. And it's like, she should have totally, like, she should have played Littlefinger. She could have played that guy like a fiddle. Even Tyrion, get with Tyrion. That guy's a fucking... These are two of the most brilliant men in the Seven Kingdoms. She was hooked up with two of those guys. And she fucked it up both times. Fuck her. She's an idiot. I know she's young, but in the show she doesn't look that young, so whatever. But yeah. So, okay. Well, I feel like that's good. I feel like I'm pretty good on
we're not
Game
done.
of Thrones. I don't know. What else do you have?
You didn't go through all the characters here.
I did. I kind of just looked at them and I was like, okay, that's them. Okay. That's a lot of characters. I don't want to go individually through each one.
So there's nobody else that you are
that
looking forward to their death.
Looking forward to their death.
Hoping
looking forward to their
they
death.
meet their demise.
I mean, I expect to see Cersei probably die, but it would be cool if she, like, redeemed herself. I'd be down for a fuck, but she can't.
I have no interest in a Cersei redemption story.
I would love to see a Cersei redemption story.
How is there possible redemption for this lady?
What if she saves the fucking Seven Kingdoms?
Who
After everything she's already done?
What if she saves...
For herself, because that was the only reason she would do it.
But still, she saved it.
Get out of
What if she kills the Night King?
No, impossible.
What if she destroys them all? What if she fucking knows what she's doing?
Then there's no God for sure.
Well,
if that's the end of the show,
I know.
Well, that touches on my whole problem with the last couple seasons. They feel nihilistic, whereas the first few seasons didn't feel that way.
Yeah. But if it turns out that Cersei's the hero of this whole thing, then I don't want to be
the hero.
That's the hero.
I don't want to be a hero. I just want her to, like, fucking be there when they need, and to fucking
her to have 1% of redemption. She would have to do something so big that it would be she's the hero of the whole fucking show. Cool. Perhaps I would be. I would be so mad.
I love villainous redemption arcs. I love it when baddies, when they fucking come in, they're like, yeah, I'm fucking, you thought you hated me this whole time and I fucking saved everything. Fuck you. Like, I love that shit.
I love Cersei too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, she's hot.
She's beautiful, but I mean, as her diabolical self. I love all that shit. As much as shit I'm talking, I can't wait till she dies. I love if she was like,
wild.
Hey, do you want to come do this with me? I'd be like, yeah. Like, of course I want to come do this with you.
She plays harder than like everybody, you know, like she plays that game hard.
She has no retreat.
Yeah.
There is no regroup. Right. There's only forward. There is only forward.
Yeah.
And like that, she is a fucking gangster.
Yeah, she is gangster.
I can't wait till her blood flows, man.
I mean, it'd be hot if like Jamie killed her, you know, and it was like the queen slay. I mean, I'm down for that. I'm down
who
for
else?
that.
Like, I guess who else could even kill her?
You know,
who else could? Like,
I mean, yeah, who else could kill her?
Who would be put in the same room as her, and they could actually do it? Because the Mountain's still around too. He's all zombied out.
Well, the Hound. I mean, if the Hound
would be pretty
you know,
dope.
like
he can't kill Cersei. He's not.
I mean, but it's like he worked for her, but it wasn't. They didn't have a personal thing. You know,
whoever gets to do that, it has to be a.
I mean, Sansa hates her, but she's never gonna fucking kill anybody. So I don't put any money on
Jamie.
Sansa.
I guess it has to be Jamie.
It has to be Jamie. Or Tyrion. I mean,
oh my God! Kills his dad and his sister. Oh, and his mom. Oh my God!
Yeah, I mean, you could do Tyrion. I mean, Tyrion would be a good one. And then, I mean, Arya has also vowed to kill her. So Arya, I mean, she's got a stake in this.
She got a list.
You know, she's got a list. So he's on the list. So or she's on the list. So yeah, so that could work. Yeah, who's gonna kill Cersei? You know, maybe it's old Podrick Payne.
Pod wins the Game of Thrones.
Pod.
It's just Bran. It's just Bran and Podrick at the end. I would be fucking.
Fuck Bran. It's like so raising Bran. Like fuck Bran. Get out of here. Yeah. No. Pod. I like Pod. But did you send me this thing the other day about the somebody sent me this thing that was talking about how
about Tyrion paying the hookers.
Paying the hookers. Yeah. Would you explain that? Because that was the pimpest shit I've read in a while.
So when Podrick goes to see the hookers to lose his virginity,
yes, remember
that he says that they didn't charge him because of all the fucking wonders that he performed.
Yeah, and he gave him the gold back to Tyrion.
They're like, yo, this is on the house.
He dicked him down so hard that they didn't want the gold. The whores did not want the gold, and they gave it back to him to give to Tyrion.
Thank you for the dick. We don't want the gold.
Yeah.
And the theory that I read on Reddit was that Tyrion had gone before and given the prostitutes money and been like, yo, like
right. It was they were already paid up.
They were in on the whole thing, and like as a boost of confidence and just like as a solid to this dude, like we're gonna convince him that he fucking is a magician sexually.
That he's a fucking badass.
And what Tyrion did, like that gives him a name in the streets. Yeah. Like he gives him reputation and confidence.
Yeah,
you know?
Tyrion gives him confidence and reputation.
Like a credit in the streets, like a name in the streets, especially for Podrick. This dude is
for nothing.
This is a squire. This is a turd.
He's a turd.
And now he's got the streets where these prostitutes are speaking his name, like running around. That this dude is a magician,
killing it.
So. Yeah. I thought that was and it just it makes more sense. Get the fuck out of here. Podrick is not wowing prostitutes.
Not on his first time out, nobody wows anybody on their first time.
This is not what's happening. He did not fucking and there was not just one chick. This dude has never had sex before, and he takes two professional sex havers.
Right.
And he's
sex
like,
havers.
Sex havers.
One of them's a contortionist. One of whom I remember was a contortionist, I believe.
This asshole, we're led to believe this asshole is just like pulls out his fucking Freddie Mercury dick. Yeah. And it's like, oh, check this out. I'm going to hump these chicks.
I do believe that. Oh, Tyson, stop fucking that up.
It's not. Just ignore it.
Okay. Well, I do believe though that Pod could have a big dick.
Fine. Oh, and which
I think that it's entirely plausible the way he carries himself. I feel like he has big dick energy. He's got a little bit of that big dick energy. So I feel like maybe he does have something, but he's not. He's definitely not a fucking magician though. So I like the idea that Tyrion just like hooked it up for him. I was like, that is so dope. Like that takes that writing and makes it like,
and it makes Tyrion cooler too. It makes Tyrion super cool that he would do this for this guy.
Like Tyrion's the fucking coolest. Sansa was married to him, and he's the coolest fucking guy, you know. And she fucked it up.
He could have wowed her.
Well, and it's like, and then he's like, "Oh, you could have been with Joffrey," and it's like, "This isn't better." Like, come on, this is way better. You fucking bitch. Anyways, anything else? Anybody else? I don't know. I want Tormund to get with Brienne a little bit, and that's it. Jamie to get with Brienne a little bit. I want Brienne to just clean up next season. I want her to just clean up. She deserves it.
She could marry the Night King too.
Well, she hasn't been with anybody, so it's like, okay, well, she's a late bloomer. You know, she's getting started a little late, so she's got.
She was busy training to murder dudes.
So now it's her hoe year. She gets to go do what she wants, and so
she's entering her sexual prime.
Yeah. So she could get with Jamie, and she could get with it. If
Do
you
you
date both
think-
of them, yeah.
Do you think because the writers had extra time this season to hopefully, possibly improve on the fact that they're not using George R.R. Martin material or not much of it?
Yeah.
Do you think that possibly the writing could be better in this season than the problems you've seen in the prior few seasons?
You know,
Do you think that's a possibility?
I think that whatever they're doing, I know that they've really tried. I know that they have.
Yeah,
I believe that
that's
they've
fair.
put in a sincere effort. I still think it's not going to be near the brilliance of like the book writing type of stuff. I think it's still going to be kind of mainstream kind of silliness.
These are television
whatever.
writers. These are television writers writing television.
Right.
Like
So
that
that's
is what it's going to be.
That's what it's going to be, and I'm okay with that. But I don't think that they're going to like. I think that they're going to do all right. I don't think it's going to be a total.
Do you think it could be satisfying?
I hope so. I mean, if it's not, then fuck you.
Feel so unsatisfied.
So
you think there's a 40% chance of dissatisfaction?
I don't know. I'm gonna say 30% chance.
Okay.
Maybe 30% chance.
Okay.
I think I'll 60% like the show and 30%, or no, 70% like the show and then
Yeah.
30% be like, this is trash. But maybe it'll be the other way. Maybe it'll be like 30% I like it, and then.
Well, how did you feel about the last two seasons? Where's your percentage there?
I mean, it's just gotten sillier, and I've had to manage my expectations. Is the thing. Like I had higher expectations, and then now I'm just like, oh, I need to stop. I need to reframe my perceptions of this.
That's true.
In order to enjoy it.
That's true.
And I have.
You started getting upset before anyone else.
Yeah.
And then people were upset at you.
Right. And then now everyone else is upset, and I'm already made peace with it. I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever, like we just had to let it go, we got. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah, but when
happens.
you started like being upset and saying, "Oh, these writers are not doing a good enough job," like
Yeah.
everyone was getting pissed.
They're really mad at
Fuck
me.
you.
And they're like, "This is
Yeah.
the best shit ever. Fuck you, bitch. Shut
Don't
up."
shit on my favorite show, and then now they're like, "Oh, that's ruined."
Not as good as I
Yeah.
want it to be.
That's how it always goes.
Whatever, dude. So, yeah. Well, now can we move? Are we done with Game of Thrones?
Sure.
Okay.